Welcome to the Group Chat Chronicles. I'm your host, Dev. With me, as always, we have Leak. What's up, Leak?
Yo, what's up, good people?
And on this episode, we have a guest entering the chat. We have Luigi. What's up, Luigi?
What's up, guys? What's up? What's up?
And on this podcast, we always give our own takes on a lot of topics. And as always, I want to thank the listeners and the viewers for watching. And as y'all know, before we start the show, we always go over what we have been tuned into. So, Leak, what have you been tuned into?
Bro, I don't know why, but like all week, I've been bumping Red Fire as fuck the world.
Yo.
Dee Em Vee.
I don't know why,
Dee Em Vee.
completely random. Dee Em Vee. But yeah, I don't know why, that's all I really been.
Well, what about you, bro?
Oof. I'm gonna go left for this one. I've been listening to a lot of UK rap. A lot of it.
You like
Okay.
Yeah, it's just some of it you catch it, like what they saying,
Mm-hmm.
and then some of it you don't.
Oh yeah, you mean like UK, like actual UK rap, or like
The
UK
drill.
drill? Oh, okay.
UK drill. Alright,
so
so
specifically?
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So
like, is Nuts considered drill? I think his name is Nuts.
I don't even know him.
Oh,
So what I do is I go on YouTube and I look up this guy called Fumes the Engineer.
okay.
And he's like the Tim Westwood of the UK. Well, Tim Westwood
So-
wasn't
Yeah,
in the UK. No, but like, or the DJ Khaled, I would say. So
Okay.
like, all his videos is just him sitting at the table producing,
Mm-hmm.
and niggas is spinning on the booth, in the booth. And it's
Okay.
just hard shit. And like the shit about UK law is, I don't know if y'all know, but they don't use guns because their gun laws are like mad strict.
Mm-hmm.
So like, niggas is out there really shanking people, like a lot.
That's not funny.
That's not funny.
Like, that's the thing, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like,
Oh.
because you get caught with a gun or anything, that's life. No, like they're not trying to go do that. And
Right.
it's easier. You can't trace the stab. Not that easily, like forensics and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you buy a knife that has multiple copies of it,
Yeah.
how are they gonna know which one you used? So that's how they look at it. So when they're bars, they don't talk about running up on niggas and shooting them. They talking about running up on niggas and stabbing them. That to me is just fucking hilarious, and they just find different ways to do that all the time. Like,
I fuck with that.
bruh, it,
That's it. That's how they do it.
That's how they do it here, for real.
bruh, go to
Hey.
look up Few Engineer and just look them up. I know Russ a Million. He's one of them. He's like a little pretty boy, but he's still a hood nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So he talks about getting bitches and hood shit. And it's just like, alright, I see what you're doing. And then they got y'all might know this nigga, the nigga that's how can I be homophobic?
Oh, Central C.
Central C. I was gonna say Capital. I'm thinking about the other dude. But Central C, he's good too. Like
Yeah, he's pretty good.
he's
Yeah.
really like, I think he's their megastar. Like they're a commercial person.
Okay.
But you go look at the videos, he's not gonna show up because he's too commercial. But all them other niggas, bro, you're gonna be stuck there. I literally listen to them just to study and just in the background. That shit hard.
Yeah. I haven't been tuned in much for real. Outside of what I've already been tuned into, but I did hear a new artist named like Lib Bianca. I was listening to plays on Spotify. She cool. But,
That's what's up. Shout out to her.
Lib Bianca, yeah.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, I don't know where. I just, cause like I think I was finished listening to Brilliant Idiots or some shit after we did Fresh Bar.
Oh
And I
yeah.
just, and I just turned on a playlist and she came on. I'm like, oh, I like her. So first topic. So as y'all know, we have the curly fro woman from New York, Ice Spice. Yeah, DX. She's like currently blowing up as, I'm not really surprised, but I think to the surprise of a lot of people, everybody thought she was gonna be a one-hit wonder. So like, do y'all think like she's gonna be like a megastar? Like, all right, do you think she's going?
Like
You
Cardi
know,
B the shit.
No,
take
no,
time.
like yeah, you think she's gonna be like, oh, Nicki?
You're wild.
Whoa.
Like,
Well.
like, how far do you think this is gonna go?
Are you alright? So you name Hov and Nicki. Like, we stay in New York.
They
Or-
stay in New York.
Nah, oof. not after 1 year. She's doing excellent. Like off the hype, off Munch, and then she followed up with the next track, and then it's her sex appeal that sells, and she knows that.
Facts. She's very aware of that.
She's very aware of it. Even down to her the cover of her EP, right? That's the EP.
Yeah,
Yup.
it's
Right.
like 13
Yup,
minutes
yes,
by the
sir.
way.
13 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's not long at all.
I mean, it is an EP though. It's just an EP. Something slight.
And it's what, 6 tracks?
It was like 5,
Okay.
maybe 6. I don't know. I only heard it once.
Okay. I also
you
played it
actually
once.
did.
It wasn't bad. It was great production on it and shit like that. It all depends on her team. If they know how to run the wave that she's on right now, there's nothing real big that can stop her unless she says something stupid.
Right.
So it's to see who can she work with.
Right.
She worked with other people that no one expected her to work with and changes her flow. Then it's like, all right, she can stay here for a while for sure.
Right.
But I don't see her as being like, wait, this nigga said right next to Hov and Nicki. Nah.
I mean, with drill, it's like a new kind of rap genre.
No, it's
in
not.
a way. You know what I mean.
Decade
New York
long.
drill.
Oh, I'm about to say.
New York drill. It's a very new thing. Within the last, 5, maybe 10 years? Maybe.
No,
That's
10 years. I'll
10
say
years we're going to
Chicago.
Chicago.
Facts.
And then I'll say it didn't. I don't think New York drill became New York drill till like 3-4 years ago.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So she's, from my knowledge, I could be dead wrong, so please correct me if I'm wrong. She like the only female New York drill artist right now.
Nah, what's that?
Lola Brooke.
Yeah.
Who that one?
Don't play with it. Don't play
Play
with
with
it.
it,
Don't play with it. Don't play
Oh,
with it.
that's considered drill, I guess. I just consider it as a rap song, to be honest.
I mean, I wouldn't. Ooh,
Like I didn't hear that hi hat that you feel what I'm saying.
That shit.
You feel what I'm saying? Like the sturdy. Yeah, I mean I didn't hear that in that song.
I just seen.
So I could be wrong, but when I see
Yeah.
Ice Spice, I think it's just straight drill.
Yeah.
In all facets, all her shit is drill.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like she kind of stay on that wave. She know her sex appeal sell. So did Nicki. Nicki really spits though.
Yes.
Not comparing at all. Bars don't come for me.
Those are the one pair people act like I'm afraid.
I
of
do.
on
I
Twitter.
do not want
do
no
now.
smoke.
No smoke with the
Hell
bars,
no.
okay?
Like we already know it.
And the beehive.
See, like the Beehive more classy though. The
Because-
bar.
You think so?
No. See the
Beehive-
barb. See the
Beehive,
barb was
they
setting
stop
death threats.
jobs, nigga, like-
See the barb was setting death threats. The Beehive, they'll just be annoying as hell in your mentions or whatever.
I feel like the beehive would just be professional.
Yeah.
They cut you
Yeah,
off
class.
professionally.
Them bars? Oh man. Beehives would be like, you didn't use a comma, I'm not gonna acknowledge that. It's like, I'm done.
Exactly.
Barbs, they'll find pictures of you back in middle school and what the block that you was on and be like, oh, this you? Nah.
That's a fact.
I mean, I need to see more. I ain't
For
gonna
sure.
lie. Yeah, definitely.
Still got
I
a lot
definitely
more
need
work
to
to
see.
do.
But I will say, I didn't think she was going to be this.
One hit wonder.
Yeah,
Now,
I
can I
thought
ask y'all do y'all really still believe in one hit wonders?
she. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of rappers.
Like recently? That's
I'm
one-hit
not.
Okay, Osiris?
wonder?
White,
Yeah.
yeah, look at that.
I mean,
Yeah, that's a one wonder.
For sure.
he's still out here. He's just
Barely.
going through things
He's
right
a
now.
meme.
He's going through things right
He's a
now.
meme.
Going for music.
I hope he's doing well.
I mean,
he's doing-
we
I
all do.
Of course. Is he signed to Drake or no?
No, he signed to, I want to say Atlantic.
I thought he was on the Def Jam, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. He was somebody though.
Why always Drake?
It's Big Bro.
Like I said, that's
That's literally what he
big
said.
homie.
It's Big Bro.
Yeah.
Luckily, he is like a decade older than him, so it kind of that is cool. But but now though, I need to see more.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
A lot more than just an EP.
I
mean,
I want to see her work with other people.
yeah. I mean, she got that Pink Panther song. Shout out to Silas Bummy.
Which little TJ on the song?
Yeah, she put that, but that's New York though, and he's a drill artist. Like
Someone is gonna force her to change her
Other
flow.
shit.
Like,
cause I don't think Cardi gonna change her sound, cause Cardi can get into the drill. Nicki might.
nah.
I think he definitely hopped on drill.
I mean, but
What?
I mean,
Which
but
record
like,
is this?
I can't
she
think
oh,
of
what's that song called? She did
it's
it
a
with-
song, like that's one of her actual songs.
No. She was a feature on this one. I'm talking about Boy in Jail right now. I forget his name. We talked about it. Fuck.
Yeah, I can't think.
Yeah, K Flock. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah. She was on that, but I just see Nicki forcing her to change her sound.
Mhm.
But like,
I don't know, man. I don't think she. One, I don't think she should, and I don't think she really has to. Again, we was just talking about fear of the barbs. And Nicki just always owned the radio. Like, always. That was her thing.
Yeah.
No other female rapper was on the radio as much as Nicki.
Facts.
Like,
Yeah.
she got that. So does she really have to change the drill?
I mean, she don't. I mean, I'm not.
I feel like her sound is so fucking like diverse anyway though. Like, what is a Nicki sound? Like, what is a Nicki type beat?
Exactly.
Like, you feel what I'm
Nicki
saying?
type
Like,
beat, I feel you. Her sound, you can fuck
she
around and
definitely
find
fuck
something.
with pockets. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But like for the most part, Nicki, she
One of a kind.
yeah, bro. Like she honestly did do everything. She didn't really just stick to one specific
All right.
particular thing.
So back to the last episode, Lee.
What's up?
You say
What I say?
you picked Missy over Nicki.
Facts.
But so after
Missy
what you
is in
just
the
said,
same- yeah.
well, after all you just said,
Yeah.
you still feel that way?
Yes, nigga. Dee Em Vee.
I mean, I ain't mad at
DMV.
like, I mean, I'm not mad at it, but like after
That's how I feel about Ice
Spice.
Spice.
Yo,
It's like, dang.
That's
We
funny.
go for the Bronx.
I mean, all right, so
Shit, wait. He said we both from the Bronx. Yo, he rapping though. I love it. I love it.
Fuck. It's like, damn. I gotta hold her down. I see I got you.
Missy, bro. Cause you gotta also think like.
don't get me wrong, I'm not mad.
I
The
know
argument's
what you-
there. The argument's there.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I just
It's
think-
like I feel like it wouldn't be like a Nicki if it wasn't for
Oh, of
Missy
course.
though.
Yes,
So
of course.
like, yeah, I mean, cause she really
Yes.
played with this shit back in the day.
Yes.
Like, hey.
Reversing her lyrics and shit like that.
I'm
like,
trying to tell you, bro. Niggas just now figuring this shit out. Like,
Oh my god.
So question. So who should she work with since Nicki and Cardi got the picture?
Ice Spice?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
are we
gonna say
talking?
she's out. Well, y'all, cause y'all said something.
If we going like, what direction we want her to go? We talking about radio play? Like,
Drake.
Nah,
Fuck no.
nah,
Bad
maybe.
I mean,
If
he'll
it's gonna
do
be Drake, Drake is gonna go to drill. He's gonna rap like a drill rapper.
I kind of don't want to hear that, to be honest. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
down. Like,
I mean, like, I'm
He's
not gonna
so-
say it's
he's
terrible, but
diverse.
I just can't see him rapping like a drill artist. That's just me. That's just
because
me.
Yeah.
what's Ice Spice gonna do?
Well,
Rap
technically,
like
he
Drake?
did before.
Nah.
He rapped on the old drill beats before.
He did, but it,
On that, he was on that UK freestyle joint
Yeah.
like a while ago.
I mean, this is
I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't. I don't want that from Drake.
I'm gonna say some left shit, man.
Oh,
Nah. It's not old, man. Like Dua Lipa.
oh,
So she can get radio plays.
yeah, that's it.
Ariana Grande.
Not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
that's what Meg did. Work
Yeah.
with Dua Lipa and I think she got somewhere around.
Because if you first started listening to Meg and her career and all that, even the freshman freestyle and everything, you ain't gonna put her next to Dua Lipa and be like, yeah, this is a hit.
Right.
But look what it did.
Yeah.
So if Ice Spice get a big name like that,
Shit,
it's over.
she can go with Meg for real.
Meg, yeah,
When she comes out of
I can see
hiatus.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But who else? Yeah, other Dua Lipa, Ariana Grande. I don't know, man. Fuck, those are the first two that popped in my head that kind of own the radio. Oh, Taylor Swift.
I'll say Doja. I'll say Doja.
Oh, I can
Doja?
see that
I
happening.
can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
That's about it.
Yeah. Ooh, that
She
was
definitely on her way to be getting that kind of lane too. I feel like it's coming.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Ice Spice one time. So
Let me see niggas for missing. Nah, they do Lil V.
I saw somebody do that.
That's crazy.
Alright, so the Grammys have passed and we kind of talked about it on a previous episode, and if you haven't heard that, what are you doing?
What you doing?
So we're gonna focus on Millie on the rap for the most part. So the Grammy for Best Rap Performance went to The Heart Part 5 by Kendrick Lamar. Best Melodic Rap Performance went to Wait For You by Future, featuring Drake and Thames. The Best Rap Song was The Heart Part 5 by Kendrick. And Best Rap Album went to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Kendrick. So,
Big name for Kendrick.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I feel like that's the end of what I said. Probably should have doubled back to make sure, but
I mean,
I feel like that's kind of what
I
he
ain't gonna
said,
lie.
honestly.
I honestly thought Jack was gonna get one of these awards just on some.
I told you that wasn't gonna happen.
Nah, cause it's like, I
seen.
seen.
I think Jack wanted that Macklemore moment.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen.
That shit was not gonna happen.
Fuck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
And Jack's album's good. It's alright.
I like it. I mean,
That's cool.
I like this
I
first
give it
one.
a 7.5.
I like this first one better, but
Yeah.
that one's cool. And for real, and I'm seeing people saying Future should have won that best rap album. I will say, as a Future fan
And a Kendrick fan.
and a Kendrick fan,
This is no. I see it.
I never. That Future project is a typical Future project.
Okay.
I fuck with it though, but it might be top 5 of all his projects. It's a typical Future project.
Yeah. It wasn't nothing too crazy.
No, it wasn't.
It's definitely like typical Future.
There's no way that was being Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Nah. No way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
So,
Go
okay.
ahead.
That was-
So
that's
you're
just a
basically
great
saying,
album.
you being a Future fan and a Kendrick fan, you never in your life would have thought that these two guys would be in the same category for best rap album.
All right, so I kind of got on the Future Wave late. I got on the Future Wave like between like DS2 and One Time to Be Alive.
Okay.
So
Same.
that's when I came in the picture. So like I could say yeah, but like if you was a Future fan back when niggas was in high school,
Mhm.
I could see why you wouldn't say that. But I'm not gonna lie. I think I said I wanted It's Almost Dry to win that award.
Yeah.
Also,
Just so Pusha could get one.
Yeah, yeah.
And if that
Folks just want Pusha to get one
Yeah,
at this
bro,
point,
bro.
for real.
because honestly, that was my second under Mr. Morale for last year.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was a good album, man.
hell yeah.
That was a good album,
Yeah. Also on the FNF. The win.
man. Fact.
What was the nominees though? That's the thing.
Well, all right,
Because
so-
I didn't watch the Grammy, so I have to.
Yeah. So for best rap performance, it was The Heart Part 5, God Did, Vegas, Pushin' P, FNF. For melodic rap performance, Wait For You, Beautiful by Future and SZA, First Class, Die Hard, Big Energy. Best rap song, Heart Part 5, Churchill Downs, God Did, Pushin' P, and Wait For You. And the best rap album was Mr. Morale, God Did, I Never Liked You, Come Home, The Kids Miss You, and then It's Almost Dry.
I think I wanted God did to win one.
Wait, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you,
God did was a crazy record.
I mean,
Just Jay-Z's verse was crazy.
Jay-Z's verse was crazy.
I mean,
but
he
like,
made this song. I mean,
Yeah, bro.
Wayne
Jay-Z-
got.
But Wayne and Ross
I'ma
verse
keep it-
was hard too.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not even like a big Wayne fan, but no disrespect to Ross, Khaled should have took him off and made Wayne's verse longer, cause Wayne was kind of talking that shit. I ain't gonna
He
lie.
was talking that shit for sure. I feel like Ross was talking his shit too though.
Yeah, but like I mean, but Wayne was on some cause I honestly feel like Wayne is the biggest, the most influential rapper of all time. He was on that shit in his verse. He should have. Ross' verse was cool. I liked it, but Wayne's verse should have been longer, in my opinion.
Because
I ain't mad at that.
Hov had a long.
Yeah. He had a lot to say.
I ain't gonna. I think that shit is like an actual song on Spotify, just his verse.
For real?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
I wouldn't be surprised
I'm
though.
gonna have to just download Spotify now.
I
I
mean,
got
yeah,
title.
yeah.
I got title.
It might be on title. It should be on title.
It better. No, he sold his ownership.
The type?
Yeah.
From title, yeah, he sold his
Did
ownership.
he?
And he just sold his ownership, his rights
Duce.
to Duce
I saw that.
for like 2 something mil, like 286, 287,
Yeah.
217, one of those two.
Yeah, money.
Yeah, God Did was a great track, man. To win a Grammy though, nah.
Even with Friday, like just the young guy out of nowhere with this totally different sound. Like
Totally different sound. You sure
I
about
was-
that?
I would say so. You would say otherwise?
He sound like Sanford and Giveon, bro.
You think so?
Yes.
I can see Giveon a little bit now I think about it, but I don't really think I'm too to the other guy.
Sanford, he was on Too Much on with Drake. On Nothing Was the Same. Like it was like when Giveon was on that Drake song that was on Dark Lane demo tapes.
Mm,
People were confusing Sanford and Giveon together.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah.
that's a thing.
Yeah, I mean they
I
sound. I mean they sound just alike. All three of them. Like to me at least, I don't know.
I get it. I get it.
But yeah, I don't. I don't think we was too off for real. I just thought Jack was gonna win at least one.
Which one?
It don't matter.
That's what cause you was so cause of that song with him and Drake, right?
No, cause
was it that one?
Nah, he had a good run when the album came out, like publicly and all that stuff on the internet. What he was doing, he was making himself so relevant. Like everyone was talking about him. It wasn't like an album that just dropped. Like Pusha T dropped the album, but you ain't see him on the internet or anything. Like Jack was doing that shit. Like yeah,
he was definitely acting.
But the fact that Pusha T didn't do nothing and was nominated.
Facts.
It's like, was Jack nominated because of the hard work that he put in
overall,
or is it because his music does deserve that? So I just thought about that.
It's kind of funny how like you remember how Kendrick, Future, Jack, and Push like all dropped like back to back to back to back. I just realized that how like all four of those albums were like nominated for best rap album. But
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's good.
And
then
wow.
Then God did. I don't know, man. I'm not a big Khaled album fan. I ain't gonna lie.
He does good.
I mean, I like what's that shit? He got
has Jermaine's and
that's Major Key. Yeah,
that's a good one.
And then I changed a lot. Where like the only two I like full albums I liked. Like I mean, he's a good like curator, but other than I don't want to listen to an album from him.
Yeah.
So
like I look at the playlist and I'm like, look at the features. Who I want to listen to right now?
Oh, that shit on playlist, not an album.
Bro, cause that shit long as fuck. Bro,
so you don't like long albums?
Nah, DJ Khaled album. Bruh.
I mean, I don't mind long albums. They just gotta be good.
Yeah, exactly. And not saying that his work is not the best, but it's like they're not all hits. It's like at this point you're just making an album was just to show that you could get all these niggas on the album and make a song. That doesn't make the song good.
That's true.
Or the album.
Yeah.
Cause like, alright, not a lot of people are mentioning any other tracks from that album.
True.
I will say that whole verse like over this whole that kind of overshot.
Bro, he held what's that thing on Twitter when they talk?
Oh, Space.
A space. So I joined it because Cali had one and I saw Hov was there. And Hov's Twitter, I don't know if y'all follow Hov, but it's like
he got like 50 tweets.
Exactly.
He don't be on Twitter like
exactly. So then when I saw Hov enter the chat, I was like, what the fuck?
What's going on?
Right. So I had to enter the chat and I got to hear this nigga speak. It ain't no big deal. We hear him on the track or whatever. But he was talking about how he did that whole process. Like, they send him a sample of the track. He didn't listen to the whole track. And he literally only rapped to that one loop. His whole verse in a car. He freestyled it. He's like, practicing. I was like, bruh.
Go.
Bruh.
Go, bro.
and then we're gonna get to that a little later.
Facts.
So
that'd be a great segue.
Yeah. Kind of.
Got it.
So moving on. So there's a tweet by No Bonoski. His name's Noah. That's what it says. So
Okay.
Shout out to Noah.
He said, "Am I tripping and thinking Odd Future, high key the most successful camp in the industry? Like niggas talk about Dreamville and TD and rightfully so, but everybody from Odd Future on shit. LMAO." So that leads me to the question: who is the best rap camp? I would just leave it. Who was the best rap camp of the past decade? From I'll say 2010 till now, or whatever.
TDE, in my opinion. I love what Dreamville doing, big fan and all that. But if you talking overall sound, sonics, albums, what's considered classic, what's pop, TDE.
Okay. How about you?
The decade part is getting me stuck. Because I know y'all know me. I'm going to say good music. I'm going to say good music. If not good music, it'll be Rock Nation. Rock Nation literally had the 3 billionaires in the music industry.
Would you consider that as a camp though? Rock Nation?
Yeah. Why not?
You got to think it was Hov, Kanye, Rihanna,
J.
Cole.
As them.
Just them 4.
It was the start of 04. That is true. Y'all might gotta take that back.
I mean,
I didn't even think about it like that.
J.
Because
Cole.
you gotta also remember though, like
J. Cole was the next rapper after Lauryn Hill to get a platinum record with no features.
Facts.
Kanye's
I
resume,
don't know. I
Rihanna's
guess for
resume.
the Rock Nation, my only like reason I don't consider him as like a camp,
'Cause he's
so
OD?
to speak.
This is too much.
No, I'm not gonna say that. It's because it's. I mean, it's fucking Hope. Like this is the guy that Rockefeller. Like, come on now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? After Rockefeller did what? He was president of Def Jam, and then he started another label. That's just how I looked at it. Like, he's already in that space. Like the TDEs, even Dreamville's in a sense. Like they got it from the mud. Yeah, he did come from our nation though, but they still kind of got it from the mud.
The ones we're considering came from the one I considered.
This shit crazy.
Because the other one I
That's
considered
true.
came from the main one I considered.
That's why, like, TDE really came through the mud, bro.
And there's about to be so many people watching the Super Bowl just for Rihanna.
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm going for Rock Nation.
I mean, it's kind of.
If we're going with domination, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, for sure.
If we're talking about
But
domination,
it's like he already had
but let's
power.
talk-
you gotta
like,
talk about Young Money if you're talking about domination. That's not my answer. But if we're talking about domination,
They did have a radio, yo. They had a radio soon
Yeah.
for a minute.
domination. So,
Great people did.
so all right. So our next topic, just to give a little preview, we're gonna talk about the Billboard Top 50 list. 3, Drake, Nicki, and Wayne are in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're talking about domination,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking because you got them. You could say MMG.
They had a run.
My thing about Odd Future, they didn't become like only Frank became who Frank is today while Odd Future was at his peak. Like I don't think Tyler became the Tyler we knew today. Odd Future at his peak.
Yeah.
Sid in the internet, I don't think it was after Odd Future.
Yeah.
Right.
I will say like I fuck with Mellow High. I wish I got some more music from them.
When you sent this, I was like, damn.
It's
Yo.
definitely tough.
This is a good
Nah,
point.
because you made it tougher because I didn't even
But
think
then-
Rock Nation.
Nah,
No.
I didn't. For a reason, I ain't say nothing on this. I was like, all right, this is the one I'm just gonna be controversial. I was like, this is the one. There's another one too, but
Well, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they had Hove already, bro.
off the rip.
Rihanna already. Kanye already. Like, how can we really even say there was like a kill? That you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
like,
I mean,
So
you
then
could say.
I'll
All right,
go
could you
good
say?
music.
huh?
Could you
I'll
say?
go good music still?
Good music at its peak. I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah, I'm not
Cause you
mad
had
at that.
Kanye, Sean, Push. No matter how you feel about it,
Push.
it's DMV. But
As long as you know.
let me who else?
You know.
Psy, even though I don't really bang with him like
I
that for real.
fuck with
They had
Psy.
Tiana Taylor,
I fuck with Psy.
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
Oh,
Oh, he was affiliated.
Affiliated.
Nah, he was signed.
He was signed. I could have swore he was affiliated.
Bro.
I think
he
they
was
weren't
signed.
as
Or was it?
affiliated.
Or was it like how Playboy Cardi was ASAP Mob? Playboy Cardi was
A$AP Mob.
ASAP Mob. Like,
Nah, he was signed to Good Music because when he got signed, he tweeted, I'm good, so now every verse is like something, like the amount. Like he upped the price on his verses.
2 Chainz, Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi.
Shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but I think
Young
Like-
Money did it with 3 people holding that shit down too.
Like-
for sure.
Facts.
and you got to include Tiger with that too. Like you gotta give him
Gotta
his
add
flowers.
Tiger.
Yeah,
He dominated that decade.
Tiger was
Yeah,
I
like
don't want to say he dominated, but like
Tiger was like when
Tiger
Rondo
is-
ain't scored no points, but man, sis,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
Tiger.
yeah.
That's Tiger.
Oh, see what Leak said. Like reason why he ain't say Rock Nation, because Jay-Z was already there.
They
Right.
already
Kanye was
there.
already there for good music. Wayne was already there for Young Money. Dreamville, Cole was already there for its peak.
Cole was already there.
Our future had nobody.
Our Future had nobody.
nobody.
TDE had nobody. ASAP Mob had nobody.
Okay, so we going like that.
I mean,
Well,
I'm going for me.
Right. I definitely
different
respect
feel.
because I didn't even think that way, but like
Yeah,
I
but when
respect
you
it
put
for
it
sure.
that, alright, nah, when you put it like that,
Shit. I'm gonna have to go with TDE because I think
I think
TDE had a longer run, in my opinion. Cause like, I don't know, me personally, like only ASAP Mob members I liked was like Rocky and Ferg.
you like 12?
I mean, I listen to him like on a cozy
tape.
tape. Yeah, I listen to him on a cozy tape, but like, I'm not rushing to listen to his music. Like
Right.
Rocky, even though Testing was some bullshit, I like his two
That
projects.
project.
Yo, that shit was ass, man. That shit was ass.
What, which one?
Testing.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that was a
I'm
label
pissed 'cause
thing though. Like he was just fulfilling a contract, so he was just testing different sounds. So he even called it testing. Like
I think everybody's just trying to find their Yeezus for real. That kind of goes into the next topic again.
That's the one that has M's, right?
No, M's is the A-L-O-A. I'm not.
Okay.
Album covers he wants to make, but nah. So I don't think mainstream wise I'm including that too. My fault. They were huge outside of Rocky. It may be Ferg, but
That's because Harlem held them down.
Yeah,
For sure.
our Future. In high school I was a big Tyler fan. I don't care.
I don't Tyler a little late.
Well, you ain't listen to Goblin.
I wasn't really into that shit.
I mean,
Like when it first came out, like I wasn't really into that shit.
I mean, if it came out today, I'm not listening to that shit. But I consider it a classic project.
Really?
That was in like 11, right? 2011.
Yeah, I was in that period when it came out.
See, I wasn't like their presence was definitely known, but I wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't really. I was on Cole heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Friday
Cole
Night
Kendrick
Lights.
heavy. Yeah.
And
I was on that shit for a while, so I got into Tyler because I used to be on Tumblr a lot,
Okay.
and this is when I was in DR. I was out there for like 3 months. I was always on my laptop, and I was on Tumblr, and he was always getting posted. I was like, who is this nigga?
Right.
Went to find him, and I was like, oh, this nigga is different. Like, damn. And then I came back and everyone's like, "Oh, yo, he's mad demonic." I was like,
he's an atheist. He's like he's like a top 5 troll of all time.
yes,
Top 3 maybe.
top. And then when
3.
you saw he got his own show and it's literally like Jackass, it's like, oh yeah, he made it. He made it. They let him have his own show where he does whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He got it.
And like Lee said, niggas wasn't on Tyler like that because of that.
Yeah, definitely was.
So I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give it to TDE, bro. Cause you gotta think, Good Kid, Mad City, to Pimp a Butterfly, classics. Control's a classic.
Yeah.
Oxymoron, I don't give a. That came out, but like, I might be biased because I feel like a lot of music that came out our senior year of high school, you graduated already, was fire. So I consider that a classic. What's the shit he dropped out? Blank Face was a better project than that.
Blank Face was actually pretty good. I fuck with
And
Blank
then
Face.
you got 90059, J Rock. I just think TDE had a higher peak and a longer run, so I gotta give it to TDE.
SZA, they brought in SZA, Isaiah Rashad.
That freestyle at the BET Cypher.
Yo, it's crazy. I watch that so much. I know every word to
bro.
that shit. That ass.
Like TDE, they alright.
I think
I bring that point up every time, bro.
I think like every member, from dang, what's that shit called? It's been Black Hippie and Isaiah Rashad were all double XL freshmen. I gotta go TDE. They were the most successful. Like even though niggas hate Kendrick for whatever fucking reason, we don't get into that too.
Niggas hate on Kendrick the same reason why they didn't like Tyler at the beginning. Because they some people think that, bro, it's that some people, I know people will be like, he's just weird.
They think Kendrick's weird?
He's not even weird.
They'd be like, he's weird. Because like back then I used to play like his old track, like Rigor Mortis.
Yeah.
That was that shit.
That turned me to a fan.
Right, that's the first.
It's crazy because
that is literally the first song someone played for me. He's like, "Yo, you never heard of Kendrick?" I was like, "Nah, listen to this, watch the video." I'm like,
I remember.
damn.
Right.
I remember the exact day. It was like Christmas Eve, I was in 10th grade, so 2011. That's when I first heard that shit. Fire. I was like, yo. But it's crazy though. I still thought like Rocky was gonna be bigger.
Me too.
A lot of people did though.
I'm
about to.
In y'all defense, like a lot of, I remember having this debate, and I'm like, nah, like Kendrick Cole, they like ASAP Rocky, ASAP Mob, like that was a real thing, like, but
Alright, so did y'all change y'all answers?
About what?
Y'all thinking? You say Rock Nation. Who
TDE.
Alright.
For sure.
If we go with the way you broke it down.
I mean, you can keep your answer,
Nah,
bro. I'm just saying.
That was a way to think about it.
Yeah, I'm definitely staying with Rock Nation, but when you put it like that, I didn't think about it like that. I just thought overall, I'm like, this is easy.
Yeah, Hov literally made billionaires. Like, it's different.
Right,
It's
bro.
a little different over there.
But yeah, in that factor, TDE for sure.
Yeah. So last topic. So Billboard and Vibe, it says on the graphic. I forgot they even helped out. I ain't know Vibe was still around. No disrespect.
Damn.
No, I'm dead ass. I'm not. Yo, I'm dead ass. I really didn't know they did. I ain't know. I hear Vibe since like in a minute.
Shit.
But nah. So they dropped the top 50 greatest rappers of all time list, and they dropped the top 10 a few days ago. So from 10 to 1, they have Nicki at 10, Snoop at 9, Drake at 8, Wayne at 7, Biggie at 6, Eminem at 5, Pac at 4, Nas at 3, Kendrick at 2, and Hope at 1. All right. I'm gonna keep it real respectful when I say this shit.
Go ahead, bro.
You see, I'm turning my shit off. I got it. Yeah.
I think this guy's flow is effortless, and if we're going strictly skill, I might put him at 1. Rest in peace. Biggie should not be top 10.
Oh, no, I agree.
Hold on.
Wait, no,
Hold on.
I actually agree
Hold
with
on.
that.
You got me fucked.
Don't. All right, I'm all right. Here.
You got me fucked up, bro.
Here's why I say this shit. He only dropped. Rest in peace. He dropped 2 projects in his whole career. Classic projects. Don't get me wrong. How many? There's Kanye at 11. How many classic? As a Kanye fan, keep it a buck. Be completely honest with me. How many classic projects does Kanye have?
4.
4.
The one I'll say 5, and
the
the 5th one people don't want to count for me, and it would be Watch the Throne.
That's not.
Right.
It's toss up.
I said the first 5. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. That's my 5th. Trilogy and Dark Twisted Fantasy.
You know, I got 808s as a classic. I feel like without that we wouldn't get Take Care. But that's a different topic for a different.
Wait, what album?
Take Care.
No.
Oh, 808s.
I love that one.
Yeah, me too.
That's a
If
great.
I can't have Watch the Throne, that'll be 5th.
All right.
That's kind of valid in a way.
But yeah, Trilogy, Dark Twisted, 808s. If I can't get Watch the Throne at 5.
I mean, you can say Watch the Throne. I just never thought it was a classic. I mean, y'all know how
He
I
rapped
watch
and
it.
produced the whole thing, so.
I mean, Watch the Throne is definitely a classic, but I would say it's more of a collaborative classic, not a
I feel you.
I mean, you can still consider it because, like, who would you give the credit to?
both of them.
Exactly. So it's not like. So back to my point. How many classics do you think Drake has?
That's a great question,
Yeah.
actually. Classics?
Yeah,
He got at least 3.
I'll say 2.
He has a lot of projects, though. I
Yeah,
think he got
2.
probably at least 3.
He has 2 in my opinion.
I might say 2 or 3.
So 2 or 3, including his run he's on right now. He's under Biggie. Wayne. Oh, you don't fuck with Wayne, so this shit gonna be biased.
Listen.
Be biased.
Let me
You don't
clear the
fuck
air.
away?
Let me clear the air because on Twitter I know because on Twitter it makes it seem I hate Wayne.
I mean, I ain't say all that. I just
So
said you
let
were
me clear the air. I used to be the biggest Wayne fan,
Okay.
the biggest, but I can admit when there's a decline.
Oh, of course.
So when there was a decline, I was like, yeah, I can't fuck with him. And there was a decline for a while. People were not trying to agree with me about this decline. They would be like, he's still the best rapper alive. And I was like, all right, cool, but he's not nice anymore. He hasn't been nice for a while for me. But now, the last 2 years, and I've been saying it, he's been snapping. But to me, there was a decline, and that's why I'm gonna be honest with like, nah, this is not it. I'm gonna be completely honest. Wayne is still nice, the most influential rapper in the game for sure. One of them, legend.
I think he is the most influential rapper.
Yeah, I ain't
But-
gonna lie. I will say that.
But yeah. So
say
how many
that.
classics do you think
100.
Wayne has?
Mixtapes?
Mixtapes?
Go ahead.
talking
Go ahead.
albums?
I mean, I don't care what y'all, man, because like
Wayne
exactly.
got-
Wayne,
Wayne got
you gotta
classics,
think about
man.
it. Y'all always bring up his mixtapes. He's the most influential rapper alive.
Mixtape period, yeah.
He's at 7. Biggie's at 6. And you got Nicki Minaj. I don't know if you're too into Nicki music, so to know whether or not she has classics. But I will say,
Her first album.
That was that Pink Friday.
Pink
for
Friday?
Sure, right?
Oh, you can say
That was
that.
her. That was a
So,
classic.
Yeah.
all right, one
That's
classic.
probably her top selling album.
Yeah, it was.
So,
And then when you say top 5 of the past decade, she's in that 5. And those, the 3 people that you can mix and match or whatever you want to call that, Kendrick's at 2, Drake's at 8, Cole's at 15. And then she probably is the female GOAT.
mhm.
She's at 10, Biggie's at 6.
Okay.
That's why I say,
Biggie is like super influential though.
don't get it twisted. I will
know
say
you-
that.
Yeah. But that I feel like that's why he's always, of course, in that top at least 10.
I'm not mad at that, but when
He's not my top 10 though. I'm just saying.
When you got-
Not specifically.
when you got Kanye at 11 and you got Biggie at 6, it's just like I can't get that to him. Don't get me wrong. He might be the best. He might be one of the best, if not the best, skilled rappers ever. I just can't put him there. I just can't put him top 10 over certain people. That's how I look at it.
I ain't gonna lie with the Kanye thing though. It's subjective because of course we know Kanye right, and of course we know he does his thing.
Yeah.
But in a lot of those years, in between that, he had a lot of help.
I mean, but
he
like
definitely had a lot of help.
we said, he got 4 classics. How many people ahead of him have 4 classics? It's kind of hard for me to say he's at 11 when there's people ahead of him that only have 1, like Snoop.
So
No
why
disrespect.
Biggie? Why Biggie
What you mean, why Biggie?
and not Pac?
Because Pac has a more discography. He has more music.
Pac's greatest hit is like
Don't
what?
get. I think.
8 tracks
Damn.
or
But,
less.
I mean,
Biggie's greatest hits.
don't get me wrong.
Wait.
Big-
Nigga,
Nah,
what?
God damn
Biggie's
it.
greatest hits.
You see,
How
yo.
many times do they remake Biggie's song? You don't hear Pac's songs being remade at all.
Pac is more or less known for his pen and his message. If you ask me, it's not necessarily the hits,
Yeah.
I
the
think
dance.
if we're going,
Biggie make you dance.
if we
You feel
go
what
with
I'm
pen and
saying?
message,
It makes
then
you more
we're
rock.
what? Wale goes up now. If we're going with just pen and message, does Wale go up?
Yeah,
Dee Em Vee.
actually, Dee Em Vee.
Oh my god.
If you want to go there, yeah. Shout out to Wale.
I mean,
No, I'm about to just. That's a fat Joe, nigga. Fuck that. That's what I want to know is why Biggie and not Pac?
I think, like I said, like
How many classics do Pac got?
Biggie ain't got Dear Mama, bro.
Okay.
Like Pac songs, he has songs that literally impacted the fucking world.
2 songs.
Does it matter? Does Biggie have one?
Listen.
but yeah, like, in terms of what,
Huh?
like
Universal, like everyone knows it.
Not necessarily that everyone knows it, but
Right.
like it's a song like niggas are literally crying.
Juicy.
That make niggas cry?
I mean,
That make a nigga
Just
want
'cause
to
it-
dance.
no,
Right.
but-
Right. So what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but when I'm saying, like I said with Pac, his shit is more impactful on an emotional side.
I mean,
you get what
Bro,
I'm saying?
all my
'Cause
life
it's-
growing up, when I go to DR, people that don't know English are playing Biggie.
Mhm.
I never heard a Pac song being played in DR at all from anyone.
Right.
That's more impactful to me than that Pac can ever do.
granted,
That's like 50 Cent. Everyone knows in the club, no matter what part of the world. Everyone knows in the club. Everyone knows Juicy. Everyone knows Hypnotized.
Right. Everybody know I get around.
granted, I never said Pac
So
is
what?
over Biggie. I never did say that. I never did say that.
Nah, but I'm just saying, you're saying all these questions, and it's like, because I asking, what about Biggie? But like, I feel like Pac got less.
I just
That's my one controversial.
my thing is I just can't give somebody.
I'm removing Pac.
I never said Pop on my top 10, but I just can't give somebody with 2 albums and put them over Wayne, Drake, Nicki, or Kanye.
Someone that's just been around way longer.
Yeah, I mean, and plus had a good run,
right.
to say the least. Overall though, I'm not necessarily. Oh, I don't like Snoop being at 9.
Where you want him at?
I mean,
him still in the 10 or
it don't matter. I just think Kanye should be in the top 10.
For sure.
And somebody gotta go.
Pop. See.
Don't trip.
Nah, it's just like I just think with Snoop, like Doggy Style Classic, one of the best rap albums of all time.
Let's not forget Chronic. Even though it's Dre album, but we know Snoop wrote like at least 90% of that shit.
Oh shit, Chronic, classic, one of the best rap albums ever. Outside of that, I don't think like Snoop, like I never I never not fucked with Snoop, but
right.
I never like in terms of like outside of those 2 projects and one's really not even his for real. I never.
Right.
Him being successful too.
Yeah.
Like even after rap and everything, what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Programs with the youth football programs and everything, like.
Yeah, he's literally that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the most famous rapper.
Yeah, he's also universal.
Yeah.
He's also universal.
Very.
But I'm not. Would I change the order? Of course, but I'm not necessarily mad at it.
I thought the list was decent. I think who was it we talked about before? I want to say Rolling Stone. Was it? It was somebody else that had a list, and it was just totally out of pocket.
It was Rolling Stone, the greatest rap albums of all time. I mean, like,
right. I think I seen that.
I'm not like I'm not one of those people that will put like a better skilled rap album over a non-skilled rap album automatically. But some of them shits, I was like, yo, why is Astro Road higher than Blueprint? I don't think they even did that shit, but they was on some shit like that. They better not have done that shit. But
That's different.
Oh man,
I ain't even gonna lie that.
I mean, I just made that up, but
the fuck around.
I'm pretty sure it was something like that though.
Up there.
Trying to tell you.
I mean, so like, how do y'all feel about the list?
I'm taking Pac out, man. Damn. Easily. I saw this list.
I'm not mad. Is he at least in your top 20 though?
If you give me a whole list of rappers, I'm definitely picking 20 rappers before Pac.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
I ain't ever heard that.
That's crazy.
If it's like a draft, and I can see all these rappers, I'm gonna like, all right, and I can really think about it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be able to pick 20 rappers before I pick Pac.
That's wild.
I just never really gravitated to it. I don't know. And being from New York,
Sure, you New York nigga.
Yeah, I
get it. I get it.
Yeah, nah. Also, my 8th grade teacher, he got me into hip hop, and the first track I ever listened to hip hop, because my parents were immigrants, so I was not allowed to listen to hip hop at all. My mom called it the boom 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 music.
Oh
I was
shit!
like, what the fuck? Because of the bass.
Yeah.
So when I got the chance to ever listen to rap, it was on a field trip. My 8th grade teacher let me listen to his iPod, and he's like, "Do you want to know about rap?" Picked one track for me. It was Slick Rick Children's Story. That was the first track I ever heard of rap, and I was like, "Oh shit, this shit's dope." And it was a storyteller, so that's why I gravitated more to lyrical people.
Of course.
From then. So, oh man, I don't want to quote him out of this, but he was such a Biggie fan, and he played Biggie for me. I was like, what the fuck? And he said, "You got a computer?" "Yeah." "Put me onto LimeWire."
Oh shit!
It was a
wrap.
It was a rap. And
he inflated the balloon and popped that motherfucker.
but, so he said something that stayed in my head. He was like, he hates Pac so much. Pac died on his birthday. Damn. He was like, that was the best birthday of my life. I was like,
oh, what? That's not funny. Oh my god.
He said, I remember that birthday every time.
What Pop do that? Was he like was he that into the East Coast? What West Coast beat?
Yeah.
God,
he wasn't like a hood dude or anything, but he was definitely like a.
He was on that.
East Coast, big East Coast guy.
God,
big Yankee fan. Tim's, all of it.
God damn. So, How do you feel about the list? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna say his name though. Yeah. Shout out to him.
How you feel about the list?
I mean, my list would be a little different for sure, but I mean, like overall, if you're talking like rap, just like an overall, I guess, assumption of it, I'm not really mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not.
People make sense.
You feel me? Like it's not like the Kanye thing. I'm kind of with you. It's like but it's like, but it's all subjective. So
I mean, I'll also say with 3K being at 12, I don't know where Big Boy's at on this list. If he's even on this list, but I feel like they should be closer.
Like together?
No, not together. Like if you got 3K at 12, Big Boy shouldn't be at like 43.
Okay.
Like and that's how I feel about Kendrick, Drake, and Cole. Like if you,
I thought Kendrick got 2 was kind of crazy though.
yeah, I mean,
It's too
he's not
soon.
my 2. Wait, it's too soon. He's not my 2 personally, but I wouldn't say it's too soon.
To put him at 2.
I'm not mad at
That's
it.
like that's put
Nas
Kendrick
bad.
over, right. That's Wayne.
Nas been
That's
going on a great fucking run. He should
For
have been
years.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. He's not my 2.
Hit boy.
Yeah. He's not my 2 at all, like I said, but I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm also not
right.
mad.
Definitely not mad.
Especially with the results of the Grammys. It's like, alright. Yeah, makes sense.
So, I think we might have talked about this before.
How you feel about him?
5.
Where he at on the
5. I felt like that was
I'm
a little
gonna
too
keep it.
high
I'm
for me.
gonna keep it a
Who's
buck.
before him again?
I'm not who's like, maybe like 6 and all that.
No, Jay.
Who's third? Who's 3
Kendrick.
and 4?
Nas and Pop.
Yo, you got him back on it, yo.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I think Drake might have recently took his spot as the highest selling rapper, and if you look at it from an overall perspective, is that included that he can rap his ass off, whether you like the content of his music or not.
He can rap.
So I'm not mad at him at being 5. Is he in my top 5? No, but that happened recently
Alright.
as well. I'm not mad at that.
I'm from Baltimore, right?
Well, if you want to get technical, motherfucker, he from New York.
I think he's from New York.
If you want to get technical, motherfucker, he from New York. He went to high school in Baltimore.
I thought he was from Baltimore.
He went to high school in Baltimore.
He was born
He's
in New York.
born in New York, so technically he's from New
You
York.
don't claim him?
He definitely Baltimore though, for sure.
Alright.
So Jada Pinkett, like, come on, bro.
So you got
He
M
half
over
and
Pac?
half.
You got M over Pac or you got Pac over M?
Personally, Pac over M, but if we're talking like again strictly rap skills, definitely M over
Okay.
Pac. M can rap his ass off. It's like you gotta give him that props.
Yeah. So,
This guy.
who's y'all top 5s though? Might as well since talking about this.
I hate that.
Objectively speaking, not personal. Cause
Objective, just off like rap skill.
no, I'm talking like the whole package, like no bias.
Whole
like,
package. Okay.
then you
Jay
gotta-
definitely number 1 for me.
I mean, I
Like saying-
I
like
got
saying-
my 5 already, so I
God
can.
damn.
I mean, so y'all need time to think if y'all got it.
I'm
So
half-assed prepared.
I ain't gonna hold you. I got Kendrick and Drake tied at 5.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say like my
That
top
kinda surprised
5
me a
is
little bit.
like no rank. It's just like my 5.
I mean, those
But then-
those are my like my top 5. The only top 5 I got like ranked,
Gotcha.
and then I got Kanye and Wayne tied, and then I got Hove at 1. And by the way, like y'all ain't start saying Hove wasn't a GOAT till like a few years ago, so I need people to stop acting like that
That's
was.
kind of crazy. Though.
I mean, like
Hope really been the GOAT.
I mean, I'm not saying you can't think he's not the GOAT. Like if you like, at least make it make sense.
Right.
Like if you got that regional bias, you could say Wayne. People put Boosie over Hove, bro.
Boosie?
Yeah, Boosie. I mean, regional bias at the same time to like at least make it make
Bro,
sense.
I don't argue with people like that.
Like I seen it, but nah. And then I got like, yeah. Then I got Nas. I had like Nas and M at 6 and 7. If I had to put them there.
No like specific order, but definitely Jay-Z, Nas, Kanye, Cole, Kendrick. I say Kendrick.
Yeah.
Alright, say Kendrick.
No.
Yeah, Kendrick.
Wait. So how was I crazy?
I say you crazy.
No, you was like not crazy, but surprised that I put Kendrick in my top 5, or was it?
No, you said you put him at 5, and you had on top with Drake.
No, I mean,
I thought that was a little. I wasn't expecting that.
Do you not see the run Drake's on right now?
I didn't see that as you though.
Like, do you not see the run? Like, I was speaking objectively speaking, like the whole thing.
Like no bias.
Like I feel like he might be on the best run for a rapper ever, in my opinion.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
And he's not a slouch with rapping. Like,
For me, it's always just the controversies with if he wrote this or that. That's the shit that gets me. I don't like that when it comes to rap, because rap is an art form.
Well, Ye too. Then.
yeah,
Right.
that's the case.
But Ye, for me, Ye, he kind of gets a slight pass because he does his production. He gets that last say so on whatever the fuck on that production.
And his production.
His production is crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's
that's why
actually
for me, I kind of
crazy.
like give him that pass for my top 5.
Damn.
His production's great. He probably my favorite producer for real. Like of
Yeah.
the consumption.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Him and No ID.
facts.
Yeah.
They're my top 2 producers. Pharrell too. But we're not talking about producers. Fuck.
Dee Em Vee.
No, wait, talking about. You say you mean for Pharrell himself or the Neptunes? Cause like.
It is a difference.
Cause I remember when they was doing the whole when Versus was at its peak during COVID, and they was talking about Kanye and Pharrell should do a Versus. I'm like, a lot of Pharrell's hottest beats are with the Neptunes. Don't get me wrong, he's still an ill producer.
Right.
Yeah. But like, if we're talking like,
But he had the guys with him to
Yeah.
help him on the records. Facts.
I mean, I don't know if he had help with him. I'm just saying,
Well,
it
it's
like
a group.
I'm saying they like it was credited to the Neptune. So like, if they do a versus, would he be able to use those beats?
Yeah, didn't Jadakiss use a track that he wrote for Diddy? All About the Benjamin, eh?
But didn't he have a verse on that?
I was
Yeah,
saying
he
he had a verse.
Did he not?
I got a remix or some shit, right?
On a remix, but I think he wrote. Wasn't they saying that shit on stage? Like, this ain't even your song. This ain't even your. That was what Cameron was saying, and he's like, I wrote this shit.
I mean, but that was before like, cause
That
like,
shit though. So.
And then,
I mean, I just wasn't sure.
Shanti do the same thing.
Yeah, but I just wasn't sure if they could use stuff that like they. I thought it had to be there. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Like him as an
Individual.
individual.
Yeah, that's why I was like.
That's a good point. Oh.
That really is a good point though.
Top 5 rapper, man. Hove.
Biggie.
Biggie.
We already know.
You already know who's not on the list. Kanye, Cole. That last one. Overall, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Wayne maybe. If not Wayne, it might be Drake, and Kendrick there too. But yeah, man.
God damn,
Yeah.
this nigga really hate pop.
Crazy.
None of y'all niggas put him at 5.
I mean, I'm not, but
Yeah, if I was crazy, I
I'm
ain't
not
gonna say
bad. Like, it's just like you just added like him in the top 5 is crazy. Like, I'm not mad at him being
Over
5.
Biggie,
Listen, I told you
over
I was
Snoop, over Drake, over Nicki, over Ye. Yeah, come on, fam.
Like I said, yo, Pac got the impactful joints though. Like you just can't deny that,
Cool.
I mean, so does Wale. So Wale run goes up then. Dee Em Vee, remember?
bro. Yo, that's a fact. That's a big fact. Wale like my top 15, probably top 20. I don't know about top 10 though. That's
I
crazy.
ain't gonna lie, that's
Top
one of
10
my
is
favorite
crazy.
rappers. He just might be in that 20. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, wow, people really like be sleeping on Wale. Like I don't understand. Even like the whole Wale hate. Since we kind of on the Wale topic, that happened like a while back. Never understood it. Like
All right.
I don't like his. Can y'all help
Don't
me?
get me
Like,
wrong.
I never
Don't get me
got it.
wrong.
Like,
Okay, so
why don't niggas like Wale?
I'm biased. I'm a little biased. Only because I'm a big Cudi fan.
Oh shit.
Right.
Okay.
But listen, I'm explaining. Wale was that bull, but then he was showing some arrogance, and it was like sloppy to me.
Arrogance.
Yeah.
What man? He's
Bro,
a humble guy.
Bro, I had Twitter for a while, so I seen him wild out on like people and like how he started like the whole beef with Meek Mills and all that. Beef with Cudi, all because he called him an ABC rapper, and why people gravitate more to Cudi than him. Like, bro, that's jealousy. Like, you couldn't handle that well. And that's when I'm like, that's when I started like pushing him away. I was like, I don't really like that. And then when he's talking with MMG, it's just like, damn, bro, they're not really like your niche.
Yeah, I always said that. I feel like he's better.
And I feel like
it was a question mark there for me too.
Right. So it's like, to me, I feel like Ross needed a nigga that could gravitate to women, and that was Wale. I think MMG profited more, and not like just like by money wise, but like out of Wale than Wale out of MMG. And mind you, Wale was also had to deal with Rock Nation, I think.
Yeah, he was like a management.
It was like management or some shit.
Yeah, but like he wanted good music. He said it before in interviews. He wanted Rock Nation, and they didn't want him.
Right.
So he went with the only people that wanted him was MMG. I don't blame him. It's a career.
Right.
So you got to get your money. I just feel like he could have done more when he was in MMG. Took advantage of the resources he had there. Right. The connections he could have got. But like, I feel like Ross was just like, nigga, I need you on this track. Nigga, I need you on this track.
Yeah, it'd be like bag of money or these whole like nigga. It's not. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the verses, but that's not you, bro.
Yeah.
But I will say, comparing discographies, if we're comparing like to the Kendrick, Drake, and Cole, like his body of work is up there with them. Yeah. To be honest, so it's just like I see why you don't understand the Wale. But like he said, it's his personality.
Yeah.
Personality.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Got you. Okay.
So this concludes this episode, and as y'all know, we always leave y'all with a final thought. So Lee, what is your final thought?
And as always, man, just spread more love, not hate. Follow me on socials at It's Just Leak, and just stay safe out here.
All right, Luigi, what's your final thought?
Fuck Pac.
God, yo, let the man rest in peace. God damn.
For sure. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna continue what he said. Just stay safe out there. Think twice before anything. You know, it's dangerous out there, and watch who you put yourself around, because you are the company that you keep. You know, just stay safe.
My final thought is basically just follow all the socials, GCC717 on Twitter, The Group Chat Chronicles on Facebook, Group Chat Chronicles 717 on TikTok and Instagram. Like and subscribe to the podcast, The Group Chat Chronicles on YouTube. Shout out Swanee Visuals on the cam. And I'd like to thank all y'all for kicking it with us for however long we was here for. And we out.
Peace.
See you.